Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Musty World Office podcast with Keith Allen, who, if you keep up with the boys, he was on a previous episode, but we have him back. And,
I'm back.
He's back. So I think we're just gonna chill, talk. That's usually what you do around here. And
Yeah.
so how are you feeling about today?
I want to ask you how you're feeling after, like, I just took a shit in the bathroom, and then you went in there.
Oh yeah, dude, it
then
did smell.
You went in there
like
after me,
shit.
so I want to ask you a question.
Didn't even put two and
Do
two
you
together.
feel like a Holocaust victim? And
Not quite.
how was it? Did I
Not
gas you
quite.
out?
A little bit.
Yeah.
But
that
the
was
guy
that.
in there cleaning it, he was probably had to breathe it in a little
He's
bit.
passed out right now.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens when you go on like a 24-hour fast and then you get a biggie bag from Wendy's. Like, shit just slides out. Yeah. I'm going to have to shit again before the end of this, probably.
Me too. Cheers to that.
Yeah.
How is the fasting going?
Oh, it's going good. I'm down to 313.
313?
Yeah, from 343 since December 6th.
Bro, that's a big change.
That's crazy. My dick is like at least 2 inches bigger.
Really?
Yeah.
Or you can just see more of
I
it.
can see more of it. Let me put it like that.
It's growing out.
Yeah, and from my calculations, by the time I get down to like 240, my dick's gonna be like 13 inches long. just my calculations.
Man, I just love how descriptive you are.
Yeah.
Just really drawing a picture in my brain.
Yeah.
Well, how is the grind though? What made you want to change it up?
I seen a picture of myself after a show that somebody took of me, and it looked like my head and my neck and my body were all connected at the same time.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I got to do something about this, or
Bro,
some bad shit's gonna
just look
start
like
happening.
a chicken nugget.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, this is good. And then I went on a 3-day fast right after that, and then I started eating right.
Damn. Discipline though, you
Yeah.
obviously don't want to do that shit. But
Yeah, I fast like on
also,
average. I guess now I'm gonna fast like.
do you want headphones?
Nah,
All right, cool.
I'm gonna fast like 9 days out of the month.
So that's the key, is the fasting that loses weight, or
Well, I'm fasting,
changing?
but also intermittent fasting. So I'm not I'm not eating from like past 6 o'clock, and I start
Yeah.
eating at like 1.
that's
But
good.
I'm usually only eating like one meal a day because I quit weed, so I'm not even hungry anymore.
Yeah. So you didn't change up what you're eating, just your eating schedule.
I definitely changed up what I was eating. I used to eat McDonald's every day, like one time a day at least.
That's doable. I mean,
Yeah.
you're gonna be hungry though. That's your one meal pretty much a
I'm
day.
not hungry though anymore. I swear.
That's good.
I don't, like I said, I don't smoke weed anymore, so it's been super easy to not eat bullshit.
Well,
you know?
when you're fasting, when you do get hungry, your body's taking all that excess fat and feeding off of that.
Oh, I could live for 300 years right
So,
now.
yeah, dude. So that's why you're losing so
yeah.
much.
Oh, for sure. It's all sliding off though.
Mm-hmm.
You mean?
I
Yeah.
feel it.
I like it. My
It's-
titties are getting smaller and my
Damn.
penis is getting bigger.
I guess that's a good thing.
I look like a hermaphrodite right now, but
Damn,
I'm gonna
dude.
look like a man in about 6 months.
Jeez. So it's not at
You're
all.
canceled.
It's not at all hard for you to just stick to it. It's just
No.
kind of natural now.
Yeah, because
That's good.
my penis is getting bigger, dude.
That's all it took.
No, I was kidding. No, but I just want to live. I have stuff to live for now. You
Yeah.
mean so
Definitely.
it's easier to not and plus now since I'm not eating bullshit every day, when I do put something in my body, I know exactly how it makes my body feel.
Yeah.
And then that stuff that when I feel shitty after, I'm like, oh, I'm not eating that anymore.
Mhm.
Now it's almost not even worth it sometimes to eat because I'll get tired instantly.
Yeah.
Right when I do, if I eat something shitty. I was doing the carnivore diet.
That's what you should be focusing
for 8
on
days.
is protein and meat.
Yeah, well, I do, but anything I eat now is like I don't drink any dairy, drink milk, any dairy, besides cheese, like low fat cheese. I do eat that sometimes. But I consider that like a cheat day. You know what I mean? When I eat low fat cheese, on a chicken wrap or something, I make at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the weed, that wasn't hard to quit, or is that
No,
you're just kind of over it?
Yeah, I've been doing it since I was 11, and I've always it's been like a fucking like I've been living in a cloud or something.
Yeah.
Like now, like my mind moves so fast. It's like I'm
On-
always
on
high
point
on
now.
crack.
Yeah.
It's like now I know why my mom smoked crack.
Damn.
This is cool.
Mm.
Nah, I don't know if it's the same, but
Nah, I'm in the same boat though, cause like I just quit and I noticed like, so after I quit, there would be a couple days where I would just try it,
yeah,
and then like I instantly am like remembering why I quit, because
Yeah.
I'm just tired.
dude.
I'm shittier on stage and I don't want to do anything.
That too. And that was a big reason why I quit, and then I quit because I wanted to be sharper on stage, and then the week after I quit, I was on stage and I killed better than I've ever done, and that was like, oh, I'm never smoking weed again.
Yeah,
but then I did smoke weed again one day.
Yeah.
Because I was tired. I'm so tired, like, because I can't sleep now either. Like, it's hard for me to sleep because I'm always thinking about what the next thing, like what I should be doing. I mean, like, and plus also I'm not eating shitty food or smoking weed. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't know. It was easy, but I smoked weed that one day, and I felt like shit. Like the day was cool, but the next day was horrible, and that was even like it was 2 days after. What is it still going?
I'm just making sure your mic's on. I can't tell.
Is it on right now?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay. But remember the other day when we were at Chameleon?
Yeah, last Thursday.
It was 2 days before that, and that's why I felt like kind of negative that day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I kind of felt
feel
disappointed
that.
in myself also, but it was also because I felt like shit after. And now there's no way. I'm not smoking weed no more. Like, I will in the future, like on a little spur of the day moment, but right now I'm not.
Not to mention, like a lot of my weed, like if I don't buy it, it comes from these local comedians, and I don't know where they get this shit, but it's not that good. I don't know who they get it from.
It was easy for me to stop too because I was driving to Michigan to get it. You mean I wasn't buying nothing from around here because I was so tired of buying trash.
Man, I just got a good guy. That's what makes it difficult.
I don't have anybody.
That's good.
I don't want anybody.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, well, I have people. I know a lot of people that sell weed, but it's all bullshit, most of it. So it's not worth it.
It's good. And then alcohol was never an issue.
No, I've never really liked alcohol.
Yeah, I don't think it is really.
I'm too big to get drunk.
Yeah,
I'm just too big. No, not that. I'm just too big. Like if I get drunk, like I could hurt somebody, or like, and if I black out, nobody's gonna be able to carry me.
That's fucking true.
You're gonna need I'm gonna need at least 10 people to carry a casket if I die tomorrow. You know what I mean?
God damn. That's so fucked.
It's funny. That's
in a way.
No, it's funny. It's funny. And it's also funny that I could think about it. Like, if I die tomorrow, then I know that I'm not going to have 10 people to carry my casket. So then there's going to be 2 people struggling. Like, just dragging my shit down the steps.
Yeah, I'm just picturing, like, you getting wasted to point of passing out and then people having to carry you. Like, that would never work.
It's just not happening.
That would never work.
The cops are going to carry me to jail.
Dude.
Because that's where I'm going.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I've never been blackout drunk. I want to one time. Just like I want to have like a group of people, like 6 people that they don't even drink, but they just let me get drunk.
Watch you.
Yeah, because I've seen people blacked out. It looks fun.
It's not that fun. It's
I don't think
you
it
don't
is,
remember it. So
but I want to
really,
try it. I bet you some funny shit's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's fun to watch other people, but like it's not gonna be fun for you.
Yeah, I'm always the sacrifice. It's okay.
Yeah. But I get blacked out. Whenever I black out, I get very close to being arrested, so I had to stop doing that.
Yeah.
Been arrested too many times just for alcohol. So
you've been arrested?
Just never good. A few times. Just all for alcohol. So.
Just like AI.
AI?
Alcohol intoxication?
Public intoxication. Yeah.
Yes. I got arrested.
Well, you said AI. I'm like artificial intelligence.
Yeah. No, I got arrested when I was 18 on my 18th birthday, like 2 days after my 18th birthday. I threw a hotel party.
Damn.
And I got arrested that day.
Yeah. Well, the last one was in Indiana, and that wasn't the best. Like, they're trying to keep me in there for a long-ass time just because of the prior shit that happened.
I want to tell you right now, you do not want to go to jail for in Indiana at all.
No. Dude, you don't.
Mm.
Like,
You do not want to go to jail in Indiana.
there's just nothing good about jail.
No.
Dude,
I was
holy
in there for
fuck.
7 days one time for a fine that I didn't pay, but I lived with people that were selling drugs, and I didn't want them to get arrested. Like, if a sheriff came to find me, you mean like to knock on my door, because he would have smelled weed and he's coming in.
Damn.
So I just like got real high and turned myself in. And then I was in there for long enough to know that I never want to be in there again. Like, I don't want to be anywhere where like ramen noodles are the currency. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be anywhere that you have to sit on your flip flops to take a shit, like, at all. Like, you can get killed. You can get killed over Mountain Dew in that motherfucker. Like,
You just feel like you have zero rights. Like, you're basically
yeah.
like a dog in
dude,
there.
my friend that I played baseball with was somebody's bitch in there, and I was cool with his master.
Master.
What
the fuck?
Yeah, he was literally a bitch in there, but his like right when I walked in jail, like 7 people were like, Keith, like it was like,
Jeez.
yeah, like because I knew so many people in there, but I was cool with the dude that was his master. Like you said.
Did they call it that, or is that
No,
just,
it's just a funny,
like,
it's a funny term.
master?
But like he was like making him coffee and shit. Like he was like, hey, go make me some coffee, and then he'd be bringing me coffee too. And I was like, fuck it. I don't even drink coffee, but I was drinking it like, fuck it. I never had a butler before. Like,
Yeah, you gotta be careful though. You don't want to take too many gifts in jail, because then they.
No,
wanna...
I was super tight with that dude.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
he was like almost assigning me his bitch. So I had like a bitch,
bitch
adjacent.
He
Yeah,
fucked
dude.
with you.
Like he was making my bed and everything. I'm not joking.
Dude, that's nuts.
I wasn't asking him to do none of this stuff.
Yeah, it's good that you knew the guy though.
Yeah, now he was like, I was like, dude, stand up for yourself. like, what are you doing? Like on our own. I was like, bro, what are you doing?
Damn.
It's like, I know you're the catcher on our team, but you shouldn't be catching in here. Like, stand up.
That's nuts, dude. Yeah.
I wasn't nobody's bitch. They knew that coming in.
Ah, you're too big for that.
I'm also just, I don't care if I was 5'10". They're gonna have to kill me. I'm not gonna be nobody's bitch in there.
That's true.
There's no way.
Yeah,
Because once
dude.
you're somebody's bitch, you're gonna be always somebody's bitch.
You just
No matter even if your master leaves, he's gonna be like, "Hey, this is yours now.
yeah.
Hold my pocket and rub Kool-Aid on your lips."
Rub what? Bro, I'm not a jail person. I'm not cut out for that shit.
I'm not either.
so-
I've only spent 14 days in there, and the first time was 7,
Yeah.
the second time was 7, and I'm good.
Yeah.
Both for fines, just because I didn't want to pay him. I was like, "Fuck you, state of Kentucky."
That's
I'm not.
nuts. Yeah, they tried to keep me for a few times. They tried to put me for like 10 days, 30 days,
Yeah.
just for alcohol shit. But I ended up just doing the
Classes.
halfway house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
halfway house. So yeah, it's not that bad. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
it's fucking,
It's better than jail.
and you get to leave for work, so it's
Yeah.
like pretty cool. But
That's wild. You should stop drinking.
I did stop drinking.
Okay, cool.
Well, I control it now.
Yeah.
But when I was on probation, I was being drug tested twice a week, so I
Damn.
had to stop drinking.
You were paying for it too, weren't you?
Paying for what?
The drug test?
I was just paying probation and
Oh,
then
okay.
going to probation every.
okay.
Dude, that was such a bitch.
I'm sure.
Leaving work on my lunch break to go piss and then going straight back.
Yeah.
Just, dude. And then sometimes I wouldn't be able to piss, and I'm like, fuck me.
So you spit in it.
They had these dumb rules, like if you can't pee in 3 minutes, you got to come back in like an hour.
Yeah.
Or something stupid.
I've done this stuff, I know.
Yeah, it's just like, and then not to mention the dude who was watching me pee was just some big fucking buff black dude, just like staring at my white dick.
white dick
Yeah, yeah, dude. Just like, yeah, this is so comfortable. I love this.
He was like, "Look at mine."
Yeah,
You show me yours, I show you mine.
man, we became pretty close.
I'm sure.
You know,
Once you
him
see a
looking
man's
at
dick,
my-
it's hard to
looking at
get
my
rid of that
wiener.
connection. I'd have been pissed and looking at him right in his eyes.
I got pretty comfortable with pulling it out. So,
So by the end, your pants were just all the way down your ankles, like you were showing ass.
Yeah, dude.
That's how you would start dominance in the bathroom.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, you just got to pull your pants all the way down to your ankles.
Just
Like
any
if you're
bathroom?
if you're at the urinal and there's a bunch
Mhm.
of people, guys in there, just pull your pants straight down your ankles.
Yeah.
And just show your ass, and then you know, like, come rate me and see what happens.
Definitely have the most balls.
You're getting demonetized.
Probably, but that's fine. We're allowed. Oh, yeah. I never really talked about jail on here. obviously, just like not something.
That comes out when you're around me, dog.
Yeah. But like, yeah, we relate, I guess, on that topic.
Yeah, jail sucks. I haven't been there that long. It's only been county, and I won't ever be back there again. I'm hoping.
Stay on the right path, dude. Stay in the fucking house. Honestly, just stay in the house. Go out, do your job, do your stand up, and then go back home.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And then, but yeah, alcohol for me is what I had to quit. So
yeah,
that was that. But how is the stand up going for you?
It's going pretty good. I stopped kind of going to like open mics that are like just comedians.
Yeah, I
because it's not good for me.
Yeah, last night it was like all comedians.
I'm just not into it. I'm not there for them. I'm not
it's
there.
It's not a true reaction, I don't think.
It's
because
not.
They'll laugh at shit just because they sort of know you.
Exactly.
You know?
And you can see people that aren't laughing that are on purpose.
That don't like you.
On purpose.
Yeah.
Like they know that it's funny.
Yeah.
They hear everybody else laughing and they don't laugh. Like, and those people, I just like kind of start looking at them in the eyes. Like when I'm on stage, like, bitch, you're going to laugh. But they don't. It's fun.
Yeah.
But no, it's just.
It seems like, I don't know. There's a lot of resentment in the air when you're in the room. I don't know why that is.
Me?
Or I don't know if it's just in my head or you talk about it or what. It's just like, I don't know, man. And maybe you probably shouldn't discuss it.
We can do whatever. I'm the heel everywhere I go. I'm used to people fucking with me. I'm used to people not fucking with me.
Well, you're kind of like the elephant in the room. Like you stick out.
Yeah.
And I think it's maybe like your hand tattoos and stuff like that.
Yeah. Plus, I'm really good for how long I've been doing it too.
Yeah.
So people that have been doing it for a long time, they can, and I'd be pissed too. But I know that I know like when I go into these comedy clubs where it's all people. Like all people, and then like the comedians are in the back or whatever, but it's all people that I'm performing for. It's inevitable. Like they're laughing. I've only bombed like one time.
Yeah.
And that was the first week I did it, and I started off that joke with like, I've sucked another man's, or no, I've had my dick sucked by another guy before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, like, and that it went downhill because I was in Bellevue, Kentucky.
Jesus.
So, but I did it, and I was laughing the entire way home because I made that room so uncomfortable. It was fucking amazing. So I don't even
be surprised how many other guys out there that have done that.
Oh, dude, yeah, and that's why it's a weird thing because people don't admit shit like that. And they know they've done it like when they were like 14 or something, and that's when it happened with me. I was like 14. I was gay. I was like 14 when it happened, so I don't give a fuck what people think about me. Like, I love titties.
Hell yeah! But you definitely got it. Like you got the funny part down. There's two things, like the funny, and then there's the joke writing.
Yeah,
being funny on stage.
Yeah, and
that's where I struggle.
I have both of those.
Yeah, you do. I don't know what your writing process is like, or how often do you write?
Oh, I write so much that I can't even do all of it on stage. Like, I don't have that much stage time to do it. Like,
I get that.
Every fucking, like, it doesn't come with me just, like, sitting down, like, oh, I need to write funny jokes. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that. It's like, I'll think of something that's funny, I'll laugh, and I'll write it down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then, like, I'll wake up in the middle of the night, like, I'll be laying on my bed, think of a joke, and I have to roll over and grab my phone real quick. And
I've had people tell me this, dude.
And write it down because I'm just like, dude, it's so funny.
Like an obsession.
Oh, dude, that's why I can't sleep.
Like I constantly working in the head.
Dude, I swear it's like I don't know. It's like it's so weird that
can't turn it off.
Yeah, like I can't, and I want to. I want to turn the funny off sometimes, but I can't. Like the other day. The other day I seen this video of this blind girl singing, and she was reading the music off of Braille.
Yeah. And
my initial thought was, wow, this is beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, this is fucking incredible. Like, I can't believe this is like real. You know what I mean? Like it was so good. But then the next part of my brain was like, you know that she would win America's Got Talent. Like, because she has a disability. You know, like
out
it's
of pity.
Not even out of pity. She was super good, but she was also had a disability. You know what I mean? It was just like that fat guy that won American Idol. It was like he went on. Yeah. I can't say that because that dude's really talented. I'm sorry. I'm fat too.
You got a disadvantage.
But that guy, he's saying about like his dad. Like his dad died, and he had like the perfect song, that James Blunt song, and he won American Idol. and he's a good singer, but there was 2 other people on there that could sing better than him, but
Mhm.
he had the story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His story was so captivating after that first audition that kind of ran along with him throughout the entire thing, which is exactly what's going to happen to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in my life, like
Build
people are going to
that-
start to see my story, like hear my story. And then when they
Yeah.
see me up here, they're going to know that I was all the way down here. At one point.
Mhm.
You mean,
Rags
so-
to riches.
Oh, 100%. Like it's gonna happen. Like there's no doubt about it in my mind. Like I have visions all the time of that just come to me, like that I'm like in the future type shit. Like I have this thing that I do that I read about, that when you're like trying to visualize stuff that you want, like that you want in your life, that you want to happen, you kind of just shut off your eyes and you picture like a door in your mind.
Mhm.
And you walk to that door, and as you're walking to that door, whatever you want to, like, so for me, I visualized like a packed like theater with thousands of people in there, like their phones out, like recording, like with their flash on.
Yeah.
And I'm walking into that. Like I'm walking into that door, and then I go out on that stage and I have that moment of like I made it. Like like I just finished the show, everybody's cheering, and like and it gets realer every time. And then like so much, like where I'll be crying, like of joy, like happy thoughts and feelings and everything. And then when I'm about to leave that, like say I'm walking off the stage, I bring all that with me.
Yeah.
All of that energy that I just felt comes right back. And then the next, because I do it right before I'm like when I'm falling asleep. Most of the time I fall asleep doing it. Or I'll visualize like me going like this, like dropping keys in my mom's hand, because she's never owned a car, like a nice car. You mean like she's never owned a house.
Damn.
Like I visualize that type of stuff.
So you're a dreamer?
No, I'm a doer.
Yeah, well, it starts with a dream.
Yeah, I did, but now I'm living in the dream, and like this is just this part of it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an incredible
work.
story when it's
The
all said
work.
and done.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like that gives me everything I need. Like that next day, it's like an automatic thing. Like I'm firing on every cylinder. Like, and it's like I'm working towards that every day, and then those visions get clear at night, and then the next day, and it's just a cycle now. That's pretty dope.
Man.
I feel good.
I believe you.
You don't have to. Yeah, I do.
No, I don't know. I believe
Yeah.
you though.
Yeah.
But is it like, what are you chasing? Is it the fame or like the money?
No.
What are you
I
chasing?
don't give a fuck about. I've never cared about money. I made music.
But you want the notoriety of some sort.
I don't give a fuck about that. I want to. If I sell out like a stadium, like a stadium or a big theater, I know that's a room full of people that I get to make feel good. That's a room.
That's what it's about to you.
Yeah, that's a
getting that
room full
laugh.
of people that I get to turn my bad shit in my life.
Damn.
I get to turn all that stuff into making other people laugh about it.
I'm starting to hear that a lot from these comedians. Like that's the reason why they do it. But for me, it's like I don't really care about making people laugh. Like it's cool, but like it's not like what I'm doing it for.
Yeah,
You know?
it's like I've always done it though. You mean it's so natural. I avoided doing this for a long time. People have been telling me, like, I've made music for 9 years, and I always had this this thought in my head, like when somebody would tell me like I need to do stand up because I'm funny, like just in conversation. And I've said it multiple times to people, like I don't want to be a clown.
Right.
I don't want people laughing at me. I've had people laughing at me my entire life. I want people to take me super serious.
Right.
You know what I mean?
There's ways to go about it.
But now people aren't going to be laughing at me. People are going to be laughing with me. You mean, because I'm not the ass of the joke. You mean, I'm making the joke.
Right.
You
So
mean?
what's success to you once you get that theater gig, or does it got to be more than that?
It's gonna evolve from there. You mean, like it's gonna go from me selling out comedy clubs,
Yeah.
and then me selling out theaters, then me selling out stadiums, and then that's what it's just gonna be.
I didn't realize how
not-
small our comedy club is.
Yeah,
Like Go Bananas is actually fucking tiny.
I like it, like the intimacy part about it.
Yeah.
But and when I say sell out these places, I'm not talking like money. I'm talking about like I got to bring
Asses in seats.
I got to bring all these people in here that were interested in me because I make them feel good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not when I think about this stuff, like say like when I'm visualizing like getting my mom a new car, I'm not thinking about the money. I'm just thinking like, damn, my mom gets to drive in a new car for the first time in her life. You know what I mean? My mom gets to live in a house without having to worry about somebody kicking her out. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's a certain thing. Like I'm not thinking about the money. You know what I mean? Like I just
don't
want
think
to.
there's too much money in stand up. I think it's like the side gigs you do, like the podcast you have.
The shows or the shows are the money.
Not much, at least not at first, unless you are selling arenas, which that's gonna take some time.
I got time.
I don't know.
But no, dude, I'm trying to tell you, like when you sell at a theater, like the Taft Theater.
Yeah.
You're
I
making
say arena, I'm thinking theater.
Yeah, well, when you sell at like the Taft Theater downtown, you're gonna make like $50,000.
I don't know, really.
Why would they do it?
For the love of the gig.
Dude,
people do go bananas for $40.
I know. Tom Segura makes like $600,000 every time he steps on the stage now.
I think he does arenas though. Those are like huge.
Yeah. And I don't care. Like if I'm making $70,000 at doing this, and I'm just this, I'm fine. I mean, I promise I'm fine. But
you gotta be mega. You do gotta be like his level though.
Yeah, I am.
Which is attainable. But like, for me, I don't think my big bag would come from the stand up. It would be all the side shit like this podcast. Because this money's going straight in my pocket. I don't have to fucking have there's like the YouTube, but there's no real like middleman. There's no guy who's got to pay me my check or whatever. Yeah. But I'm surprised at how little comedians make, at least up and coming, in that they still will drive out and do it. Drive from New York to Cincinnati for $40. Yeah. But those people don't do it for the money.
Yeah, they're not doing it for the money. Like, there's a story about Ed Sheeran, like when he first started, he got paid $150 to come do this gig, and it costs him $250 to get there. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, it's the love of the craft.
Yeah, and that's what I'm in it for. Like, I'm not in it for the money. I mean, I just know that shit's gonna happen because of how good I'm getting.
I'm not in it either for the money because I know it's not really there for me. Yeah. But like, it's all this shit, this stuff. Yeah. On the side, give you guys a platform. Yeah. I'll be like the guy. In a way.
Keep going, dude.
Yeah. This is honestly, I prefer this to stand up. This is more fun to me.
Yeah. Maybe that's what you should be doing.
Down. And I'm doing it. Yeah. Each week.
I love stand up, dude. I don't like the politic part about it because I know there's like I seen you had
rules.
I seen you had like one dude on here where you guys are talking about like the gatekeepers of comedy. Yeah. And that's like that in every level.
It was more of a joke, but I almost feel like there's some truth to that.
No, it's a true thing. Like you can see it. Like I can see like who's up here. Like I can see like the pyramid, and I can see who's ass kissing who because they think that they're going to be able to do something for them in the future. Yeah. And I just don't play those games. I'm not kissing nobody's ass. I'm not gonna when I show love, it's genuinely me showing love to you. Like I'm not gonna kiss your ass because nobody can do anything for me. I'm the only person that could do something for me. Like I can see who's getting paid what. I mean, like I've seen a check before from somebody headlining a show around here, and I was like, I made more than that today. You know what I mean? Like, so it's not money. I made $1,100 last week, so I'm not really tripping on money now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care about money.
Yeah, I feel like with you, I don't know how you want to do it, but I would say I don't want to burn too many bridges just for the sake of like I don't like somebody, It's like I'll work alongside you. We don't have to be best friends, but
I'm not like shitting on anybody or burning any bridges, but I'm also not gonna take any shit. Like, and I'm not kissing anybody's ass to get.
You don't deserve that.
I'm not kissing anybody's ass to get any opportunity. Like I can see who's all kind of together. Like it's a cliquey type of thing. Yeah. It feels like I'm in high school again, kind of.
It does nowadays. It's like a lot more gossip than it felt at first.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like that's why I'm trying to. Like that's what I told you the other day. I'm just not in it for any of these people. Like none of these people are going to be involved with me in the future. Like I don't see any of them.
Right.
I don't see any of them in my visions in the future. I know any position that I'm thinking about that I'm going to need in the future, I already have that person.
Right.
Like legitimately, like
all I'm saying is just be open to having them there, rather than just being like, I don't need anybody.
You don't though.
You don't, but
like that's what I'm trying to say. Like
why not?
That's why I don't care.
Makes it easier.
That's why I don't care about what people think about me, because I can see what their thoughts have gotten them. Not that much.
That's true.
Like I don't care what these people are doing. Like and they shouldn't care about what I'm doing. They should be focused on themselves, just like I'm focused on me, and we can dap up and we can show each other love, and then it's all peace and love. But I'm also not. I don't care. I just do not care about.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't care about what anybody else is doing. I'm just so.
I think it'll be a longer path if you do it that way. But if that's how you choose to do it,
I don't think it'll be a longer path. I think anybody that's ever made it out of Cincinnati left out of Cincinnati.
Oh well, once you get out of here, I think the whole thing changes.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It doesn't matter.
Because once you're New York, there's no one from Cincinnati's there.
What is anybody gonna be able to do for me in Cincinnati?
Exactly.
Besides put me on a show in Cincinnati.
That's true.
And none of these people can get on at Taft Theater. I mean,
that's true.
Besides Blake is yeah.
And he gives back too. That's what's nice.
Dude, Blake is one of the most supportive comedians that I've ran into. Blake and Lee.
Yeah.
And there's some other ones too. But I mean, like, those two are like the top people here.
Right.
Lee, Blake, and Rand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think are the top comedians in Cincinnati. Like, they're the funniest. And like,
or most popular.
Most popular. And
you say it.
I think the most fun, the funniest.
For sure.
In Cincinnati, because I don't know. I've never not laughed. I've never not been able to laugh at their jokes, even if I was having like a bad day. Like, even after I did a shitty set or something like that I didn't want.
I'm wondering how the road's gonna work.
What do you mean?
Because obviously, what's your plan? Move out of here or just do road gigs in other cities, states?
I don't even have that. I don't have the outreach to do that yet. So what I just plan on doing is just keep doing what I'm doing right now and getting better at stand up. And I'm not worried about the what, like the how.
Yeah, it is a phased approach for sure.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the how. Like, all that shit's just gonna come.
Right.
Like, I'm just worried about just being good.
But the goal is to get out of Cincinnati.
Yeah, I won't be living here.
Yeah,
I won't be living here that long. Like, and it'll be a temporary move. I'll always have a house here or some shit like that. But I'm not gonna be doing open mics here in 10 years.
Right. I would hope not.
I'm not gonna be doing open mics here in 5 years. I'm not gonna be doing open mics here in 2 years. You know what I mean? So,
where will you be?
I don't know. That's the thing, is I just know I'm not gonna be here. But I'm going to Austin, Texas, early March. For like a week and a half, and I'm gonna do as many mics as I can there, just to kind of get a different scene and scope some stuff out.
It's definitely the hub, the place to go. Yeah,
it's the mecca of comedy right now. It goes like Austin, Texas, New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, and then I don't know the rest.
Tennessee maybe.
But yeah,
but New York, I fucking love New York. I do want to get to Texas too.
Yeah. Once I do what I have planned there, I'll be living there for a little bit. It won't be forever. It'll be for a little bit. That's just like a temporary stop for me.
Damn. I don't think I'll probably take a lot of trips or whatever. I don't know if I ever leave here. I don't do well when I'm far away from the people that I know, like my family.
Well, that's why I plan on taking people with me.
That's true. Not everyone wants to go with you, but
when you show them how much money you're making, I mean, they're gonna be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
When I can start paying people, I mean,
right,
to do a job, they're gonna go.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, I don't want to be too far away from like my mom or just like family, stuff like that.
That's a flight home, dog.
That's true.
And when you got money,
I'd rather just live here and then take a flight to wherever,
I'm going to go where the gettings are good.
That's true. I mean, I should think like that. But then again, I can do most of my stuff remotely.
Yeah. I think we have different goals.
Probably. I'm sure we do.
Yeah.
We're just on a similar path, but also a very different path.
Yeah,
You know?
different, very different.
So I don't I don't necessarily want to be known for being a comedian.
Yeah.
I think it'll be like part of what I am.
Yeah.
But I just want to be like a public figure of some sort. I don't want to.
Yeah.
It's kind of cringe to say influencer, but that's
Yeah.
sort of how the times are shifting.
Yeah. I want to be the opposite of an influencer. I want to be an artist. I don't want to be an artist. I am an artist. But I just want to be a really known artist.
I think it starts with the influence. Like to get them to your YouTube, you got to have the Instagram page.
Yeah.
So influence to the content.
Yeah. And I'm killing it on that side, to be honest. I'm like
Instagram,
dude, and like just the videos, just in general. Like I'm just pumping out so much content. Like I literally have 3 jobs right now. Like I have my regular job. I do stand up, which I'm writing for and rewriting for and performing.
Yeah.
And then I do and then I have my kid. So like full time.
That's a lot.
So yeah, I feel like I have 3 jobs right now, which is probably why I can't sleep that much, because I'm just so excited about the stuff I'm doing.
Well, you would think you'd be able to sleep doing so much.
I don't know.
It's just funny how that works. I don't have trouble sleeping.
I don't know. I can't sleep. Like I'm waking up throughout the night. Like I don't know. There's so much I have to do. I feel like that's why I'm up.
Yeah, you don't want to waste time.
Yeah, at all. Like when I wake up in the morning, like my schedule is pretty much like during the week. I wake up, I take my kid to school, I come back home, I'll do the sauna, and then
yeah, dude, I gotta get one of those fucking things.
They're dope. But I do the sauna, and then that lasts about like, I do that for 30 minutes. I take a shower, then I'll go out and work until my kid is about to get off school. I'll go pick her up. I'll spend like 3 or 4 hours with her after school, feed her and chill, and then I'll go do stand up, or I'll be writing. Sometimes I stay at home and just chill.
Sometimes it's better to do the writing than to go out.
Yeah, well, but that all comes to, like, sometimes I won't even go do stand up for like a week, and that'll be like the week that I'm like kind of putting shit together, rearranging stuff and rewriting jokes and trimming fat and not literally. And
yeah, you write a lot compared to me. I fucking barely write.
Dude, I write so much. Like I can't stop. Like I can't stop. Like I just like it. And then I practice it so much until like I don't even think this shit's funny anymore. Yeah. And
I think I've heard that.
And that's where I get to
Seinfeld
the point.
Say something like that?
I don't know.
Where it's like you say it in the mirror so much that it's just, you know that it's good when it's not even funny anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. I never heard that, but I just like, that's why when I go on stage, I'm not laughing. Like I'm fully engaged, like in character of.
Yeah, it's a good character. It's almost like a serious. You're joking, but your facial expressions are serious. Like, don't fucking laugh at that.
Yeah,
that sort of thing.
I like getting mad at the crowd. It's funny.
Oh, dude, they like it too.
Yeah.
So.
Like fake mad.
Yeah, that last thing you did at Commonwealth was dope. Just being up there.
Yeah,
that's a good crowd.
Yeah, for sure. I love that club. And it's super new. I love that comedy club.
It's fucking weird just because it's like a church. It just
throws
my vibe off a little, but it's cool.
I didn't even know this until like 2 weeks ago. My mom's mom and dad were married in there.
Damn.
And my mom's dad used to preach in there sometimes. Isn't that wild?
Nuts. Yeah, that is nuts.
And now I'm in there talking about my dick and balls, and
that's what I mean.
It's cool.
Something unsettling about that place, though, to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just like,
I don't know. I like it.
Plus, it's on a Sunday, and Sundays I'm just like, ew, I just feel like, got to get up tomorrow.
I feel like God's molesting you that day. Like,
I got no problem with God molesting me. It's just, I think of, you get like this things called like the Sunday scaries or some shit where it's just like, oh, the beginning of the week tomorrow, fuck. But then when that time comes, it's like Monday's not even really that bad. Like, what the fuck was I worried about this whole time?
Oh, I don't know. I don't get that.
Yeah. I've always gotten that. Just like, I don't know. I love screwing around. But nowadays I get anxious if I mess around too much. If I'm not either working out, working on my career, or figuring out the podcast shit / stand up.
Yeah.
So.
Dude, and that was another thing why I started after I quit music. I was like really super depressed and just like kind of, I don't know, like I gave up on that dream. I mean, like, and like that's why told you I don't care about money. Like I remember like sleeping in these woods, like right by these baseball fields I used to play at, and I remember having this guy come and shoot a music video for me, and I gave him my last $150 just to shoot a music video. It's insane to me too now that I'm like thinking about like what the hell were you thinking? But then at the time it was like I just wanted to progress. Like I just wanted to do something like that made me like feel
that you were investing in yourself.
Yeah, and it was that guy, and I never told that to that guy. You mean like obviously
he didn't know you lived out there?
No, he's like me and my friend, like it was me and my friend, like both of us were homeless. And this is when I was like I think 20, 22 or like 22 or something like that. Yeah. But I was putting every bit of my money into making music. Like I remember going to the studio and giving this guy $360 to record for 4 hours.
Yeah.
And I was going into the back and forth to the bathroom to drink water out of the sink.
Jesus.
Because I couldn't afford like a bottle of water. Like I remember like the last couple of dollars I gave him was in quarters. But I got to record 2 songs that day. Yeah. I mean, and I was bumping that shit all the way home. You know what I mean? And that's
it's weird. I've always done all that sort of stuff myself. Like I've always just filmed, recorded, just done it all myself. Like if I have the tools to do it, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
But it sounds like, well, your upbringing was completely different than mine, but I will say I was by no means rich or privileged.
Yeah.
Like single parent, we had money, but it's like we were just above poor.
Yeah.
And so I guess I'm at a point where like, yes, I'm hungry. I feel like I'm hungry. I feel like you're starving, right? So it's like I want it, but this motherfucker is like he's gonna be on his last fucking dollar and spend it for this shit.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm so in it. Like I'm so delusional.
That's what I wanted to say. It's a little delusional. But you need that.
My delusions have delusions.
Yeah.
Like at this point, like I believe in myself so much at this shit because I don't know. Like I said, I avoided doing this for a long time. Mm-hmm. I can remember saying that to several people. Like I don't want to be a clown, and then I quit music, and then Dave Chappelle was having those outdoor shows in Yellow Springs. In 2022, and it was 3 days after my birthday, and me and my friend were driving up there, and I said, "Yo, we're gonna get here early enough. We're gonna get in the front row." And when Darnell Rollins, like, cause he usually comes out to the crowd and talks to people. Like, if he says anything to me, I'm gonna tell him I'm a stand-up comedian, and I never even did stand-up yet.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna tell him I'm a stand-up comedian. Sure enough, we got into the front row. Jeff Ross was there, and if you don't know, Jeff Ross, every time when his show ends, he asks for volunteers to come on stage to get roasted because he's the roast master.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's right.
So and I didn't no idea this was happening. Like, they're random guests that come. So when he asked for volunteers, I fucking damn near broke my arm. And I was right there in the front. And I walked up on that stage. I shook Dave Chappelle's hand. Dang. And then when they brought me to the middle, they said a bunch of, like, bodyguard jokes and shit like that. And to me, it wasn't good because I've been shredding myself my whole life. So I was giving it back to them. Like, I was saying shit about them or about the moment. And I was making the crowd laugh, too. You know what I mean? And then they pulled me back. They put me out, and then they brought somebody back in. 3 different times they brought me back in, and nobody else, not even twice. So they brought me back into the circle 3 different times. And that's when I was, like, standing up there with Dave Chappelle, Jeff Ross, Darnell Rollins, and a couple other people that like had Netflix specials and shit. And I was like, I felt more like them than I did the people that came up there with me to get roasted. Like I remember like Dave Chappelle like standing there like, and he was kind of like looking like the person's right here, Dave Chappelle's over there, and he's like kind of looking past the person, looking at me. Like I don't know if this is because right after he got attacked. So he could have spent, like, I remember his big-ass bodyguard coming to stand right next to me.
Probably worried.
Yeah. He was more worried. He was more worried because his big-ass bodyguard came to stand next to me. And I say big-ass bodyguard, but this guy was smaller than I was. because I guess I'm big. I don't know. I don't even know how big I am every time until I stand next to like some girl and I'm like, what the fuck?
Some girl?
Like if I'm sitting next to like a girl, then I'm like, bro, like in a picture or something. I'm like, what the fuck? Like how? I don't even know.
Girls are small.
I know, but even like you, like I'm just big.
Yeah.
And I don't even realize it. Like I'm just like big as fuck.
You take up a lot of real estate. Put it that way.
Yeah, I'm about to buy a lot of real estate. Right now, I live in like a smaller house, so like I could touch every wall in my bathroom.
Oh yeah, I think you told me.
Like
that.
I did. It's a joke I have, but literally, like I can spin and touch every wall like this.
That's nuts.
Yeah, but
I'll be there one day in my little fucking cubicle of a house.
Yeah.
So your first time on stage was that with Dave Chappelle?
Yeah,
and
comedy
all that
wise,
shit.
yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it was wild. And it's like one of my. It gave me so much motivation. Like that night, I went home and I wrote my first joke, and I was laying in bed till 6 a.m. writing, like crying, laughing, and I was like, "Fuck!" Like I knew I could write, but I didn't know I could do this, and that was it. It was fucking over from then. And then I wrote for like a solid 6 months. I did any amount of research you could possibly do about stand up or what to do, what not to do. Like I knew not to wear a hat on stage.
Really?
I knew different, like I went to college. I went to college. Yeah, I went to college. I went to college for psychology. So I know a lot more about like certain like body languages and certain things you say in certain moments to gain favor. So I already had all that stuff in the chamber. I already had all that stuff already done, and plus I made music and I've been on stage performing, so I had that like stage presence. And then I had the jokes. Then I just need to remember the fucking jokes, and that's why I'm glad I quit smoking weed, because now I don't even go on stage with a notebook anymore. I'm just going up there and just saying stuff.
I almost don't even know why I was doing it, because I knew it was hurting my performance. So I'm like, why am I still doing this?
Like the notebook type of thing?
No, the weed.
Oh, okay, yeah. Both.
Notebook is helpful though. It's kind of a handicap, but it's helpful.
A handicap. And once you go over there and you throw yourself in the fire, I'm trying to tell you, like, you're either gonna sink or swim. But I was swimming. I was Dory out there. I was Dory.
Man, I was just gonna ask. Oh yeah, when you were saying like researching stand up, I don't know if you really need to do that as much as just like going out and just doing it yourself.
I did
just pick up on.
I did everything. Yeah, well, you do, but I did everything possible you could do before going on stage.
Yeah.
Like, and plus, I've already been a student of comedy my whole life. Like, my first stand-up special I was 7 years old watching Eddie Murphy's Delirious.
Yeah.
And he says the F word in that a bunch.
Yeah, I remember Raw. I think it was called.
Well, the one that
the first like 2 minutes starts with like F F F F.
The first one that that first stand-up special, he has this joke that now it's my joke that I do. It's not his joke, but he has a joke where he talks about like his mom giving him money for ice cream. Like, go get the ice cream, boy. Come get your brother a vanilla cone. Get all this shit. Well, I'm a little 7-year-old fat kid. I'm like, oh, I love this ice cream.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But that's where I fell in love with comedy, is Eddie, that stand-up special from Eddie Murphy. And ever since then, I've been hooked. I remember like in middle school, just like not paying attention at all, like just like with my head down like this with an iPod.
Yeah.
That I probably that like watching Cat Williams, like just like this, like with headphones in, like not giving a fuck about school.
It just reminds me of like when Kevin Hart was popping in like 2009 when everyone was talking about him.
Yeah.
When I guess right when Netflix was becoming like the streaming service. So oh, camera died. But
is that it?
Nah, I mean, can finish it up on audio, but they just won't be able to see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole era. Dude, I don't watch much comedy at all, but I will say I listened to Joey Diaz podcast, and he's always giving out tips for the up and coming guys, the open micers.
Well, that too. Like I would look up like advice on comedy from Bill Burr. You mean like advice from just comedy advice from anybody that did it that was successful
for years.
And and people have this weird misconception about me. Like they think that that I'm just like I like celebrities and shit, and I don't like Kim Kardashian and all these fucking people.
You like a lot of African American celebrities.
I like anybody that has done so well in their craft that they're
Yeah.
famous for it. That's the thing.
General, I just think black people are funnier. Like, no white dude could ever be Cat Williams. There's like
No,
you can't do that.
no.
And
Well,
he's just-
nobody could be Cat Williams. I don't care if
Yeah.
you're black or white. Nobody can be Cat Williams.
Charlie Murphy.
Nobody can be Dave Chappelle. Nobody
Yeah.
can be Bernie Mac.
No, fuck no.
Nobody can be them people. But
That's true.
also nobody can be Louis C.K. And nobody can be Bill Burr.
Yeah, I'm thinking Bill Burr.
Nobody can be Daniel Tosh. Nobody. Have you ever watched his stand up?
I don't think so.
Dirty. Just so good. Just on dialed in.
Yeah.
Like nobody can do what Daniel Tosh does. Nobody can do what anybody else does.
Mhm.
I mean, that's why they are who they are. It's not really about black or white or Mexican. Besides if
But
you're like
it's-
Carlos Mencia.
It's the way you say it though, and the way a black person says it is in their, in their sort of slang language, whatever you want to call it, ebonics.
Yeah, that's where I got all my flavor.
What, from the black folks?
Black people, yeah, for sure.
I could see that.
They got
Yeah, I
a
used-
lot. They got a lot of seasoning.
They do. I
Yeah.
used to have a lot of black friends. I don't have any anymore, so I'm
S-
like missing out.
Said the guy that just said racist stuff.
I mean, it wasn't really racist.
No, not you. I'm saying like the guy. You know, like I have black friends. Like like when they're.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah. No, I miss my black friends.
You should put
But-
a charger on that camera, dog. Like
Uh,
when you do the pod.
I don't think it can record and charge at the same
That's
time.
wild.
But also, I didn't fully charge it. I was still in the process of charging it when we got here. So
You know your iPhone shoots 4K, right?
I think so.
It does.
But
I'm just.
at this point, it's like,
I know. I'm just telling you for future.
I know. For the future, I need to just fully charge my battery. That's what I need to do.
Lacking.
But
But I'm going to I'm going to start my podcast. I'd say probably in about 8 months.
8 months? Why so long?
I'm planning it out. You got to do it right.
I
I'm gonna
guess.
have my set completely done. I'm gonna have
That's
like
true.
right from the get go. I'm already gonna have merch type
I
shit.
think people get too caught up in like what it looks like. It's like, dude, you can
No.
just start a podcast with no video at all. That's how I
Nah.
started.
I always do shit right, professional. Like
Yeah, I'm one of the trial and error guys. It's like
Yeah.
you're gonna see me fail a million times before I figure it out.
people
that's
see me
fine.
fail a bunch, but I'm saying like I've always made an effort to like make it like as legit as possible from the beginning. I mean, that's why like when I was making music,
But it's never gonna be perfect though.
no, but I that's why like when I was making music, I was investing way more money than anybody I knew in the music. I mean, I
You
don't
feel
know.
like that was worth it?
Oh, dude, if I
paid off?
didn't make music for that amount of time, I don't think I'd write as good as I do right now. And
It's like you could write without paying a dime, you know?
you can't record without it. You can't make videos. You
could.
can't.
I mean, essentially nowadays you could just
No.
record on your phone if you
No.
wanted to.
Not how I do.
Not how you
can't
do.
get the quality that I got.
I've heard it, dude. There's like pop stars who make
I know-
songs on their iPhone.
I
and
don't
I'm
know.
like,
I'm
how
not
the
gonna-
fuck?
I don't know. I've seen shit too like that, but I've seen videos made off of iPhones. But
I almost respect the guys who just go ahead and just do it, you know, just record it off the iPhone. It's just
Yeah.
like you
That's-
want to do it and do it.
that reminds me of this guy that used to say that he used to be my friend for a long time, and he would say that he was a rapper, but he would record stuff on his phone and he never released anything.
Yeah.
And he wasn't a rapper. He always
Damn.
tried to compare me and him. I'm like, bro, I actually do this. Like,
Yeah.
I was on the Wiz. Like,
That's true.
I have 600,000 views on YouTube. Like, you don't do this. Like, that's what I was trying to tell
Yeah.
him. Like,
So he raps. He's not a rapper
Yeah.
per se.
he's not involved in any type of the business part of it. I mean,
Yeah.
like,
Doing
know.
shows, making any money.
yeah, like I did one show like where I made money off of rap and I made $1,240.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
How?
because I rented out a venue myself. I distributed the tickets myself. I sold the tickets
That's
myself.
dope.
I made the flyer myself.
You want to do that again?
What?
You want to like rent out a venue together? It's like throw a party or some shit.
No, it don't work like that. I had momentum.
Like
Like
you still want to do it? I want to just throw ragers.
I don't know. I don't party.
I just want to watch people party,
Yeah.
bro.
I don't know.
I always wanted to own like a venue, like
Yeah.
either music, comedy, whatever, anything. Just wanted to have my own place.
I'll have a comedy club in Covington, Kentucky at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna build one.
Build one?
That, or if there's a building, you mean just
Yeah, rent it out. Build it. Buy it.
Yeah.
I'd go in with you. I'm all for that.
Yeah.
Having a place.
Get your money up, pimpin'.
My money's all right.
No, I mean like up. Like I'm talking like
It's
we
all
gotta
right.
have hundreds of thousands together.
If we combine it, I don't know. If you match
Yeah.
me, I match you.
Yeah.
Can you match 50K?
60-40. 60-40.
Can you match 50K?
No, not right now.
Nah, I can't either.
Fuck no. I can't match fucking $5. I gave all my money that I made last week away to bills.
Dang.
That's how it be.
Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah.
Trying to get a new job.
Yeah, I'm not focused on what I have right now. I'm grateful for what I have right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more focused on what I'm gonna have.
Good shit. You
And
got any
That's the pod.
yeah, you got any things you want to promote, any shows, any
Uh,
Twitters, Instagrams, whatevers?
Follow me at everywhere.
At everywhere.
No, Keith Allen TV on Instagram, on YouTube. I got a show, 2 shows in Louisville on the 22nd and 23rd.
Nice.
I got a show at Go Bananas on the 31st, but it's like
That's dope.
it's like one of those ones, like a
Pro-am.
pro-am. Yeah. Somebody told me, Jonathan told me that I need to try to start writing clean material, or I'm not going to get booked on any shows around here. And I'm just like, dude, I'm not going to do it. My life has not been clean.
Yeah.
I can't write clean material. I've tried. It's just, I have like...
There's clean and then there's like semi-clean.
Yeah,
that
like
you
I
can
have
get
like
away
10.
with.
I have like 10. I have like one folder in my phone that says clean jokes, and there's 10 notes in it.
Yeah.
And
I mean, a lot of your jokes probably aren't even that dirty. It's like you could just clean them up a little bit. I mean, what's
Yeah.
dirty? A curse word, or are we talking like sexual?
semen,
Semen, that's clean though. It's like
cum.
that's pretty clean.
Is it? I don't think it's clean. That's not what she said.
I think it's clean. Like, what makes something dirty? Is it the word itself, or just like the message?
You just get the vibe. I mean, like if I say a joke like, this is a perfect one because you don't know. Like it's kind of clean. It's kind of dirty.
Mm.
Let me think of it. It was just in my head, but it popped out. It was something about waiters, and they just like the tip.
Yeah.
The joke was like prostitutes and waiters are kind of similar because they don't really care about you. They just want the tip.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
I still think that's like clean though.
Yeah, semi.
Yeah.
And it could go both ways.
Exactly.
And I was talking about the tip of penis and the tip of money.
Right. Precisely. But it's like, yeah, dude. It's all about like going around the thing that's the bad stuff, you know?
Yeah.
It's all their perception of it. But I don't know. At the same time, these people that I have seen go up that are quote unquote clean, it's like they'll just drop F-bombs. They'll just start saying all this other shit. So really,
Yeah.
I don't think it even matters.
It doesn't, because the guy that I told that to the guy that owns the Commonwealth,
Yeah.
and he was like, "That's bullshit." He's
Yeah.
like, "Just keep doing what you're doing, dude." So
That's the advice I keep hearing too.
I was gonna just keep doing what I was doing anyway.
Yeah.
I appreciate the advice, John. I love you, but you can write the clean jokes, and I'll write the dirty ones.
Yeah. Thank you, dude. Yeah. We can't be tamed out here.
Yeah, we gotta make the line go together. You mean like I can be over here and you can be over here. We can meet in the middle. Whatever that means.
Yeah. I was still trying to figure that
I
out.
don't either. It was a metaphor though.
It was a metaphor for something.
Something.
Good shit. Any last words?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love yourself.
He's cooking. Oh, love yourself.
Love
Yeah.
yourself.
Above all. Go easy on yourself too.
Nah. Go hard.
Yeah, go hard on yourself.
Love yourself and go hard.
True.
Like Hugh Hefner.
But treat
After he
yourself
took
like a friend.
3 of them blue pills in the Playboy Mansion. Go hard.
Damn.
Go super
I
hard.
felt that.
And then come.
That's all you can do once you're hard. You're already there.
Come hard.
Come on, everything.
That's the last words. Come hard. See you guys later.
Boom. That's it. Peace out.
Girl Scout.